Okay, we starting this ball rolling because I'm behind the eight ball right now, but we're gonna try to get this thing rolling because this is good. I lost some money, won some money, that kind of thing. Now the market's back up again. I'm looking to regain that money that I lost during the week. We started off with a certain amount, and I even put more money in the market because I want to make sure I get just these particular ones I was looking at. But I picked up two more because the market went down because they took money out of the NASDAQs, the big boys, and they started putting it over into utilities and real estate. So I said, that was and my tool sent me something, say, hey, alert. So I went to alert and I said, okay, I'm gonna pick up two of them. And this is let me. It's one of these EFTs or whatever they call them. So let's show my screen because I got to do it quickly today. So we're going to share our screen and we go into my tool real quick because I want you to pick up on this one. This is called XLU. It's a selector sector for SPDR trust utilities. So they put this one right here. They put utilities, and another one's like real estate. So I bought them. I said, okay, I'm gonna take something from NVDA, NVIDIA, and then take a little and then buy these things. And I took it from another tool, took some of my other bots, the VXRT, but I'll show you that in a minute. But about this is what this is. It's utilities fund, which exchange funds for launching, this device. This will be a good one. So let's go back to what's going on here. You can see that these guys for the year has been up like they don't do a lot. They up about 5.4%. Last week is 3.4 for the last 7 days. So you can see I like this curve how it's going up. You can tell that's what we just read. So I want you to understand that. I'm gonna go quickly because these are why they lump a lot of these things into a what they call this EFT or whatever they call this stuff. But I got another one too. I'm gonna show you with the real estate stuff. So my tool go through it real quick. They give you past performance. This one is not was supposed to been doing well, but all of a sudden why are they putting it in this one? So if you go over the company, and this is industry. So, I'm buying. I say, okay, I don't understand this stuff, but I'm not a financial advisor. But in short term, this one liability, they got enough liability. They got a lot of money in this stuff. Assets, and you can see the debt level reducing debt. They all right. Debt coverage, insignificant during whatever, and they got interest. They don't have enough insignificant to cover the interest on this thing. So they're in good shape, I guess. I don't know this stuff. I'm just going by. I told you I'm one of these crazy people. I see when they say do it, I go ahead and if it looks good, they give stable dividends and growing dividends. Okay, notable dividends they give it. So let's look at the other thing, management. The chief executive officer. They don't. I guess because they don't have this stuff. They're in total institutions. They don't have any. So I bought it. I bought 100 of them. So it's totally. This is totally in the institutions. They don't dilute the shares because they got all your money. They don't need to dilute nothing. Morgan Stanley has got a lot of them. They got 10 million of them. Look. This is where this is E-Trade now. Goldman Sachs. You can go all the way down. These are the big boys. These are your pension people. That's why it's 100% institutions. Citibank, BNT, Barclay. You see the other boys that's normally on it, but these guys are, the insurance companies and so on and so forth. Okay. And so let's go reshare because I want you to understand this. I'm trying to understand it myself. I'm gonna read up on it. They asset management and custody banks industry. They got about billion, so many market cap is like 14 billion. and then shares. And if you want to know more about it, you can go to this website and click on it. And if I had time, I would go on there. I'm sorry, this is in Boston, Massachusetts. I find this interesting. I want to understand this stuff. Utilities. So utilities is supposed to be a growing market, and that's what Musk and all these guys are in. So let's go. Let's reshare our screen. Let's get to the market real quick because I got about 7 minutes. So I want to get to the market. We're gonna start. The other one. This is the one I just showed you. Right now, I paid $70 a share for this thing. Institutions, and then I paid $70. It went up to $71, and it's still going up. That's when the market dropped like that. I want to say okay, and my tool told me to go in and buy these things because they were shifting. Because I lost about $2,000 in one day. So I said, okay, what is he doing? And that was on the big boys like NVIDIA and Microsoft and Intel and the rest of them. They went down on that one day. So here we got. I took GovOx and all them out of this thing. I can get GovOx in again. GovOx is at this point in time. GovOx is not doing too well. I had GovOx, the one that I like. This one right here. Now it's down to 276. I better buy about 1,000 of them. Why? Because they gonna rebound. I'll go ahead and buy them. I got a little bit of money now. They had $2 and something. I'm about 300. I ain't gonna take all my money and put on these knuckleheads. I just go ahead and buy 3 of them and then 300 of them and let it go. Because if they're gonna do something, they're gonna do something. 300. If they're gonna go to $100, $200 a share, 300 is just as much as I had 1,000 of them. So okay, so I got GovOx back. I got Lucy was trying to still making me money. All these are making me money. I put this one back, bought by 35, and it's up to 36. It's making me a little bit of money, but I only bought 5,000 of them, and this one right here is making me money. So I put everything in my other account, which is the business account. So we going. Right here, we're gonna go to. We got about 6 minutes. So this is the one I want to discuss too. This is another one down here, the XLRE, and that's more real estate. And real estate one is interesting. I bought 100 of them. They were $39, and it went up to 40. So they ain't making me a lot of money, but they consistent. We're gonna do something on that one next week. It's the same type. That's the big boys. It's totally institutions. EFL, whatever that is, ELF or whatever. Apple is trying to tear up the market a little bit. It's up to 230. I still only keeping 10. I don't, Apple made me a little money. AMD goes back and forth. So I got to watch that one. And Amazon, the same thing. It went up to 200. It went back down. But they still made me a little money. But I'm going to keep Amazon on my watch list. CMG, I went and got that. That's Chipotle. And they go back and forth. They start off when they did that 50 to 1. I had 2 of them, 50 to 1. They were $3,000 a share. So I bought, the story. I bought 2 of them, and they gave me 100 shares. And they went down from 63 down to 57. So I got them back at 157. Hopefully that's the bottom around 57. If not, I bought this African one. This is like the Amazon of Africa, but they still in debt, so they haven't been doing what they're supposed to do. They went all the way down to $10 from what their high when they first came on the market. So I bought 100 of them, and they went up to $13 from 10. So I think I got a winner here again. I know this one from long about a year ago, but when a year and a half when they first went on the NASDAQ or whatever. LLAP. Yeah, I picked that one back up because I thought they might be trying to do something, but I got 100 of them. It's only 84 cents. This is the one that's got a deal with Lockheed, and this is the space one. Microsoft, they go back and forth, but I like Microsoft. I took 10 out of Microsoft. I only got 10, and took it back down. Took me some winnings. If they had 1,000, I took my 500 out and just leave $10 because they keep going back and forth. But they steady. They're not gonna go too far down. They gonna be about $1,000 before it's over. The video, I still got that 100. They went up to 129. They was up to 131 earlier today. So they made me a little bit of money. Politar, they made me a little bit of money. I bought them at 25, now they 28. You know, I can take these out. These guys still haven't hit their stride yet. Okay, I got 1,000 of them now. This is the one that's going to even make a break. If the FDA say they approved, then this is the Alzheimer's one. And, you know, they're being investigated again. And then the guy, this freelance writer, saying I would sell them because if they don't get FDA approval, they're gonna go down to zero. So I got 1,000, I got $10,000 in this thing, but hopefully I catch it before it go to zero. But they are listed at, even the analysts said they listed at 103. So a lot of money is into this one right here, phase 3, and you got your pensions is in this one too, your pension money. So and FDA is still waiting for this one. And so that analyst, that freelancer, they put a little thing saying because they don't want to get sued. So let's see what happens with this one. I think that this is a good one. And I said, okay, hey, if you're going down to $10 a share, I took it, and now, they're going 11, they go to 12, you make over $1,000, go 13, 14, 15, 16. You make each dollar that they do, you make 1,000. So if they go back up to 20, which they was 2 weeks ago, they were $22 2 weeks ago. You'd have made $7,000, $8,000 on this one because I got 1,000 of them. So I let it, but I tell you, if FDA approved this thing, you're in trouble. Tesla is doing what Tesla do. They go back and forth, but they made me, I got 20, they made me $700. I told you, I'm not going to count that guy out. This guy right here, TTOO, they raised it on this one. The analysts raised the thing. And I went back, I think I want to, I better go ahead and make it at 1,000. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to bite and make that 1,000 before the market closed. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, I did. Right before the market closed, I made that 1,000. And let's see what happens with that one. Because if that one goes, that's going to be $800 a share, if they get this phase 3 approved. Okay, it's 4 o'clock. I got that right under the gun. So let's see what happens to this one. I'm going to watch this one closely. And then you got the VXRT, and that's up to 67. So I made a little money because I got it down to 61. And then you got XA. This is the one I'm telling you about. I do a one on Monday, if the Lord willing, on this particular one. Because it's 39 and something, so it's in change. I made about $34, but that's the real estate one. Okay, a lot of folks putting their money in there. I think they're totally institutions. So I'm leaving that alone. So we're gonna stop sharing. Okay, let's look at all of them together. Let's see if we got all 3 of them together. Yep. This is how much I made today. So I'm up because I put 7 in there. So I'm really about 82, with money, with some more money I put in. I want to get to 100 this year. That's my goal. And let's see. I made so far today's trading, I made about $1,400, not the 1,700. So I'm getting back, and let's see how I got a good mixture. Okay. So we'll see next week. I'm gonna pick up some more too, because I want to, I like a diversity. And so let me stop sharing. God bless you. God keep you. God cause his face shine on you. She's liking it. She's saying, go, Greg, go. Okay, let's see what happens next week. God bless you. I'm going to end this thing.